if it was illegal to say stupid things into a microphone.
Why must you be so stupid?
These guys would be doing life without parole.
Hey, everybody, we're back from prison.
Why do we keep encouraging this kind of behavior? It's the Breaking the Ice podcast with Josh Dolan.
You know, we could, go to jail for this.
Along with Mike Shue and Isaiah Moskahana Mana Blitz Moskowitz, whatever the hell his name is.
Let me get it off my knee. Hold on.
Oh! Fucking baby arm.
Okay. Are we recording? You've worn that shirt every day of Corona. That's your Corona shirt.
I haven't showered since the beginning.
As you shouldn't. I think that's what Dr. Fauci said to do.
What, not shower? That was one of our first. Yeah, he said don't shower and play with yourself. Wait.
I thought masturbation helped your immune system.
It does.
It makes your arms stronger.
And it's good for your health, your blood pressure.
Yeah.
Right,
your cholesterol.
What are you going to do, Isaiah? Punch the virus?
Wow. I was showing you what masturbation. What? Wait. What are you in the bathroom? Are you in your daughter's closet?
Masturbation gave you that scar?
This is the state-of-the-art studio I've built here in Worcester.
I was there drinking.
Studios.
Cheers.
Cheers. Get a drink, Dolan.
I don't have any left.
Like Dolan needs another drink.
Are you on probation over there?
What? No. I have to work out after this.
No, see that sniffing?
You have
that means
to?
You're on probation.
That's why I can't drink. He's got a cone on.
No.
Oh,
you should have a beer. Go get a beer. What's stopping you from getting a beer? Let's go. This is Corona.
I literally said I don't have any.
You bullshit.
Show me the beer.
Doesn't your wife have some kind of Sauvignon Blanc or Chardonnay?
Actually, let me move these.
Or rosé,
yep.
Rosé all day.
Get one of those.
Oh, you have a Truly. Yeah,
I can't drink the lemonade ones. Those are hers.
Oh yeah.
Damn it. Please have
vodka. Those are great mixers with vodka.
There we go.
Just take the bottle of vodka and push it to your face.
Is it good for your heart to drink one of these? So which one should I pick?
It's good for your heart to have one drink, Josh. Just one.
After another.
Oh.
What was that? I hope your teeth fall out.
How do you open cans?
I don't know. With my other hand.
My hand is holding the phone.
We haven't talked to each other without guests since really the beginning of this thing. How's everyone doing? Mike, what's up?
I'm in my padded room. This is where I spend a lot of my time, hiding from my family and recording strange things. And, that's what I've been doing.
Where is that in the house?
It's in my closet in my office, which is also called the guest bedroom.
I see.
Wait, your office has a closet?
No guests these days. No guests
No,
these
no
days.
guests. No guests at all. Nobody.
So
just
you
my
made
wife
a
and my
recording
child.
studio so you can fucking do stuff and hide from your people.
Recording studio is a very generous way of describing this. It's a closet that thankfully already had a light in it has this beautiful soundproofing now. And so that's what I'm doing. Trying to get some voiceover work.
That looks like professional soundproofing, like sponges. I was looking online and I just got a bunch of egg cartons because they said that's.
Yeah, that would work too, but we don't need that
like.
many eggs. It would take me years to
I eat
put
a lot
egg
of
cartons all over so I just went ahead and bought the stuff, But yeah, it's nice little closet. I can hide in here. I can do a little work. I can drink. I can, smoke a little weed. It's my man town. My man town is 5 by 3.
That's good though. That's good.
It's more than I have.
Right. Yeah. Your whole apartment's man town. Well, half man town. Well, a quarter man.
Not really.
10% man town.
No, he lives in Laura's place.
Close my eyes.
Basically, he lives in his wife's
I close my
place.
eyes. That's my man town.
Yeah. So that's what I've been doing. Monday.
How's the job search? Anything?
Job search is not very fruitful right now. It's kind of tough, as I'm sure other people are looking for jobs now. They know, not a great atmosphere or environment to look for a job in a pandemic, unless you are, in the pharmaceutical industry or, one of the president's administrators or something like that. So yeah, it's not going that great.
Or a plumber.
I started, Monday morning I got up and, usually what I do first thing in the morning is I cruise the job sites and I apply for jobs online and kind of a harbinger of things to come. I was sitting there and I thought I was going to let one fly and I shit my pants. So that kind of started off my week. It was like stomping on a go-gurt, if you will. It was the same kind of feel. And basically shit my pants starting first thing on a Monday.
Now I know how that feels. I can't say I've
just
stomped
set
on
the tone for the rest of the week.
That's not good.
No,
it's not good.
You never. You don't have kids. Yeah, you have kids. There've been go-gurts like laying on the floor here, and I've stepped on them by accident. So I still remember how that feels. It's the equivalent. I totally thought it was a fart. It's the equivalent of hitting the gas instead of the brake. He's just like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good. And then,
his respect,
and then you're like, oh my god, my life. So
it's like in Step Brothers. Did you just fart?
Week so far. How about you guys?
Go ahead, Josh.
Go ahead. Well, I tried to quit drinking because I think coronavirus has given me full-blown alcoholism.
No.
And
you're the only person. You are the only person that's happening to. Everybody else in America is staying very healthy, and they're eating healthy, and they're drinking in moderation, and they're getting plenty of sleep.
That's why I feel guilty about it.
You're the anomaly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I started having pains in different parts of my rib cage that were like inside my rib cage, and I was like, I can't Google where my liver or kidneys are, and I'm afraid my lungs going to go down again. I just wasn't taking care of myself, and I wasn't sleeping because, as we said before on the last podcast, I get up early because my wife gets up early for work, and then I go to bed late because Isaiah blows my phone up at night, like around.
The fuck, Isaiah?
Yeah, like multiple calls, like 20 to 30 calls. And is everyone frozen or just Isaiah?
No, I'm just like sitting here listening to you.
Okay.
Going, why is that even happening?
I don't know. But then Isaiah told me, I'm glad he's frozen right now. Told me how to stop calls and texts from coming in using airplane mode.
Yeah, airplane mode's great. Yeah.
So I started using that, and I actually binged my first show on my own. I've never binged a show.
What'd you watch?
Hollywood on Netflix.
Oh, is that good? That looks good.
Oh my god, it's so good, and it's like my time period too. Huh?
Isaiah's fucking like. It must be. I can't hear a fucking word either one of you are saying. You're both frozen.
You're frozen to us, so it's you.
You're frigid.
Most likely.
No, you are.
Frigid, you. Fuck you.
But no, dude, Hollywood
I'm not frigid.
Hollywood
You're the one
so
that's
good.
frigid.
You're fucking pissing me off.
Either. That's, I read an article from Vice that this girlfriend writing to this advice column, and she's saying her boyfriend, they're both working from home, so thankfully they're both employed, but her boyfriend takes at minimum 3 hours a day to masturbate. 3 hours a day to
like
masturbate.
In a row?
Stop it.
Yes, a 3 hour block. Yeah. First of all, anyone here ever masturbate for 3 hours? Anyone?
No, that would be
3 hours.
I've never done anything for 3 hours.
I know. I'm like 3 minutes, and that's a long time.
That's concerning
generous.
in the other way.
No, that's normal, isn't it? My wife says it's normal.
Just make you feel better. No, 3 minutes or 3 hours. I'm not. I don't do that. So.
Oh, you're a religious.
You
boy,
are a
you?
liar.
Fucking total liar. Hammering
Liar.
fucking hand.
My mom watches this.
Oh, does she really?
Oh, that's right, Sandy. Fuck. She
Sandy,
loves that. Why did
Josh,
you use that word?
Sandy, Josh has never touched his own penis, not even when going to the pee-pee room. So,
You know how you know how to tell that
bag.
I haven't gone blind. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I heard that's a side effect.
I'm good.
You know what's a side effect of not masturbating enough?
Murder?
A collapsed lung.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe you should step it up, Josh, for your own health. Maybe
those
those
I did it
pains,
to myself.
those pains you're talking about, I'm not a doctor, but maybe those pains you're talking about might go away if you set aside, 15 minutes a couple of times today to crank one out.
Or 3 hours.
What did we learn on the show? Yeah. What did we learn on the show from Dr. Shu? Play with your peanut. What?
Right. That's right. It's normal. It's normal and it's good for you. Okay.
Exactly. So before you were froze up there, Josh, you said you started binging a show called Hollywood on Netflix. Is it good?
Yes. Yeah. It's very good.
What's the premise?
The premise is it's like set in 1950s Hollywood, like about Rock Hudson, who the first time I ever heard Rock Hudson's name was when Shu and Lenny were talking about who is it? Perry Mason?
Oh my God. That's the first time you ever heard Rock Hudson's name was 3 podcasts ago?
Well, the
Holy
first time it really stuck. I probably
Seriously,
heard the
man.
name before. He wasn't
Rock
that big of a
Hudson.
star.
Oh!
But it's about him and some other stars and like old school Hollywood, which is like my favorite time period.
But you don't know who fucking Rock Hudson is. Shut the fuck up. It's your favorite time period.
Wow.
I love old Hollywood. Oh, who's Clark Gable? Oh.
I know Clark Gable and Judy Garland.
But how do you not know Rock Hudson?
Hudson.
What would I know him from? He wasn't.
You know what? Rock Hudson was the only Hollywood character in the Flintstones who didn't have to change his name to a rock-related name.
I never saw the Flintstones other than the cereal, but
they weren't a cereal; they were a vitamin.
But it was basically like it was held at a place called Ace Studios. So it was like the old school Warner Brothers, and it was basically like the old Hollywood, and it was all the gay sex that went on back then, and it was great. I did. I watched all of it. And
how many episodes?
I think there's 8 episodes. They're each like maybe an hour, and then my wife was mad that I watched all of them because she wanted to watch it with me, and I was like, that seems like not a show. It has nothing to do with doctors.
Sometimes
and it's not
you just gotta go. You just gotta go. Sometimes you just gotta go.
That's another whole thing. That's another whole thing that's going to tear people apart during this, because it was happening before this whole pandemic thing. Was, what do they call that? It's like Netflix cheating. Is that what the term was?
Oh,
yeah.
Like if you started watching a series with someone and then you watched it without them because you were tired of waiting around for them, then they get pissed off. That's Netflix cheating. And that's going to happen here, even though people are cooped up together.
But she doesn't like to take chances on new things. And we're watching a show that, to me, it's a snoozer. It's with Christina Applegate called Dead to Me.
Oh my God, that's like one of the best shows they have.
The first season,
stupid.
The first season is great.
Stupid you are. That's like one of the best shows they have.
The first season was great.
That's such an awesome show. I watched all second season.
Everything. The second season is such a snoozer. Oh, he's in the freezer still. Is he still in the freezer? Change the light bulb. He's in the freezer.
Shut up, Josh. Unbelievable. That is not a snoozer.
Don't leave
everything.
No, I didn't. I had a text.
Society likes, he doesn't.
I can't believe you think that's a snoozer. That's like one of the best written shows on TV. The stories are great.
Oh my God.
And Christina Applegate and Linda Cardellini are awesome in it. Come on.
The second season just goes nowhere. right now they just, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, if you're still awake for it. They,
Fuck you.
they finally buried him in the forest, and now they're at the hotel where they crashed the wedding.
Well, you just ruined it for me. Thanks.
It's a great show, Isaiah. It's really good. It's well written, well acted.
The Netflix cheating thing is funny. It doesn't come up with my wife because every time we'll start watching, she'll fall asleep, and she understands. She's like, just go. Like she'll get up in the morning and catch up, but that's got to be a thing because like she'll fall asleep and I'll be like, all right, hold on, I want to stop and be respectful and watch it together. And she's like, dude, fucking go. And I do.
Jesus Christ, right?
Go.
You know why?
Just
She has an amazing grasp of technology. Like she knows that if you can't
use
watch
it on your
it
own
now,
time.
you can watch it later. You know, it's like what
Imagine
the
that.
fuck? You can just watch it later. I can't believe you're watching this without me. It's like watch it later.
Right, dude. If someone says that type of shit, that's get out of that fucking religion. You're watching a show without me? Yep, and I'm fucking your sister. What? That got aggressive.
We did give up on we gave up on Ozark because we started watching Outer Banks.
Didn't see that one.
See Outer Banks? That's a good one. And then we rewatched the show about Air, the Society. Not Air, but the whole thing was filmed.
Air.
And then we just never went back to Ozark because
why? Don't tell me you thought Ozark was boring.
I mean, it moves slow.
What is wrong with you?
And it's like
you move fucking slow.
Is he on the lake or is he not on the lake? Like, come on!
I can't
Where's
believe
the action here.
Wow. You are unbelievable.
Right,
Dead to Me
Did
season 2.
Watch?
You got to admit, moves slow.
Well, I didn't think it did because I loved the whole fucking story. I watched the whole first season and I thought it was amazing. Plus, I have a thing for Linda Cardellini. I'm sorry, I could watch her brush her teeth for hours.
It has picked up a little bit since she started dating the brother of the guy that she killed, but.
Come on, didn't you think that was funny when he showed up at the door?
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy gets killed, and then all of a sudden he shows up at the door, but it turns out it's his twin brother. Everybody starts freaking out. It was fucking great, Josh.
He's like the good version.
That show's boring.
It is starting to pick up, but it's a slow burn.
Hold on. Did either one of you watch the show Lost in Space?
Yes. Loved it. Wait, the old one or the new one?
From the
80s? The new one on Netflix. No,
the new one on Netflix. I love that. Yeah.
Is that the one with Steve Carell?
No.
That's Space. Was it Space Force?
Space Force.
Yeah, that's not out yet.
I didn't see that one. No, Lost in Space is intense. It's seizure worthy. Like I thought that was a really good fucking show. That was a show from the fucking 50s, I think, black and white with people we wouldn't recognize.
It was 60s.
Rock Hudson.
Yes, Rock Hudson.
It was
it's fucking painful. Fluffernutters, Rock Hudson, anything that makes sense, he doesn't like.
Was he really on a Judy Garland type level?
He fucked her. No, he didn't.
He was pretty huge, man. I mean,
totally gay.
Rock Hudson, he was gigantic. Come on.
That's what
you guys got to watch. You know what? You got to eat. You got to eat a couple of edibles or smoke a lot of weed or take some mushrooms, and you got to watch The Midnight Gospel. And this comedian Duncan Trussell, Josh, I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Oh my God!
Don't tell me you hate him. Don't tell me you hate him.
No.
Okay, good.
He just goes
because I was going to punch my phone if you said you hated him.
We have an agreement. We actually have an agreement on something.
So he has a podcast, apparently, and he talks a lot about meditation and stuff. So he puts most of that to this fucked up psychedelic animation. The guy from who used to do the animation for Adventure Time is doing the animation for it.
Oh, God.
Super psychedelic, but then he incorporates, some script into the actual animation too. So it's not just over his podcast. It's fucking unbelievable. It's called The Midnight Gospel. It is so great.
You know what?
Mushrooms. That's
or just listen to Duncan Trussell as you're like napping or going to sleep, and then when you're in that like half awake, half sleep mode, him talking is really weird when he starts talking about.
He sounds like a little kid.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
There was something I noticed a new feature on Netflix now coming this week. So they've got a preview. Maybe it's not new, but I noticed it. There's some show that was coming out this week, and it was all about hallucinogenics. But it was the people. Do you remember
Have
the
a nice
crew
trip.
of comedians?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Have a nice trip.
Ben
I
Stiller.
believe. Yes.
Ben Stiller does some commentary in there. What was
Sarah
the group
Silverman's
of guys that
in
did
there.
all those? This is the '80s shows. All those comedians that are like lumped together that do all the commentary. It looks fucking like everyone's talking about. Sarah Silverman's in there commenting about when they at different times took acid, and it looks good. It looks good. There's something about fucking tripping that they were onto in the '60s that, not saying it's good for you, but it's certainly fucking got in the brain.
So what you guys are
life.
saying
Yeah,
is
it
we
can change
should
your life.
start microdosing.
Yes. Liquid Acid, Albany, New York, Grateful Dead, 1996. I hate the Grateful Dead. Liked them that day. Woo!
I don't think I've ever microdosed acid.
No.
I did trip for 3 days straight once. And
Oh,
I saw a street light bend down and kiss the street.
Yes.
And
I've seen that. I've fucking seen that.
I woke up with the word Sabbath written on my knuckles. But it was also, my knuckles were also scraped up. So I don't know what happened. And
Got
I
in a
was
fight
just
and fucking went Aussie.
I remember we were playing blackjack for shots of Robitussin. So who would ever lose the hand, you had to do a shot of Robitussin. Those are some. I think I wet my pants.
Betty Ford.
And I
sounds like high
believe I
school.
pulled all the tape out of a cassette tape and put it on my head, and then put a hat, like a baseball hat, on top of it. And I was calling myself Mr. Joe, the Irish Rastafarian, all night long.
Out of your fucking mind.
3 days straight, man. 3
Were
days
you
straight.
in the same
and on the
state
third
when
day,
you woke up?
Wait,
Oh, he
you
was
mean
probably
like
in the same chair.
Massachusetts? We were in the living room in the house I lived in college for a good 15 hours. And that's where the trip ended. That's when I was like, okay, I got to go.
One trip?
Now, do you
Well,
sleep?
Well, no. It was 3 days. And when we started coming down, we just kept taking more and kept it going.
Oh, so you were asking for it.
Yeah, it was pretty odd. No, I did not sleep, Josh. You do not sleep.
I was asking for it. I wanted more.
And then I'm over
Yeah.
here being like, oh, I'm being unhealthy because I had too many Sam Summers.
Oh, you have no idea. If you want to start talking about the fucking garbage disposal of drugs Mike and I were when we were growing up, you're a pussy.
Oh, my
It's
heart
not
is
even
starting
funny.
to feel
Not
better.
a good thing.
Honestly, when I start panicking, like, am I really being this bad to my body? Like, I have pizza almost every day, and I have like
It's
6
beer.
to 7 beers, and then like I watch things like Duff McKagan and like all these other people that like they drank for.
I got 6 or 7
9
beers
years.
in front of me now.
Yeah.
Dude, you're
Fine.
still not drinking on a level of a Duff McKagan. So I wouldn't
Okay.
worry about
That's-
your pancreas.
No
That's what I got to
way.
keep reminding myself.
Yeah, Duff McKagan polished off a few bottles of vodka during the day. So
Okay.
you're
And
having
heroin.
6 or 7 beers. You're doing all right, man.
And I'm like, am I
You know,
going to
you're
have a
not
heart
a Duff
attack because I had a
heroin.
Truly and then worked out?
No. If that's your fucking only problem, fucking wow. I had a Truly and worked out. This show's over.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
All right, so
we
it's
did-
still okay if I pick up. Never mind. My mom watches.
So we did. Since the last we spoke, we got our website going, which is awesome.
Didn't understand a word
Did you
of that.
say? Yeah. Did you say website,
And everyone
Isaiah?
froze again.
Also, I'm
everybody's
distracted by the candle
I
holder
did say our
lamp
website.
behind
The
you.
connection on this thing sucks.
Are you in the attic?
There you go.
How's that?
Did the kittens chew
Now
through
I
the
can hear you.
your internet router? You found kittens.
Oh yeah.
I gave those kittens to Danielle.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us about the kitten experience. Isaiah saved lives the past couple
Dude,
of
I
days.
fucking went out in my backyard and there were kittens underneath the fucking grill pouring rain the other night. And these little suckers are like this big. I posted it on my Facebook. And
Saved lives
it was a
or
whole
took
24-hour
children away from their
experience.
mother.
saved lives, you fuck. I waited for the mother. She was off slutting, sucking some other cat's dick.
Yeah, where was the
What am I
mom?
gonna do?
Where was the mom? You know where she was? She was smoking meth in some parking lot of a friggin' strip mall in Seekonk.
Yeah.
Seacock!
Go ahead, Isaiah. I'm sorry. This is a beautiful story. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I just was. It was pouring rain, and I was in my backyard looking at fucking trees, and a fucking little kitten scoots under the the grill, and I'm like, fuck. I call my wife, like, you got to help me pick this up, pick up the grill. There's 2 of them. 2 more come under the fence. These things are like this big. I'm like, oh, shit. First person I call is our friend Danielle, WEI Morning Show.
Danielle Murr.
She is Dr. Doolittle. And she's was
an
like,
angel.
All right, hold on. Boom. I took a video with my friend. I'm like, this is okay. What do I do? She's like, I don't have any room at the inn, but if you can hold them overnight and take care of them. I've had cats most of my life, so I'm like, I got it. Bring them over to me tomorrow. So I did. I just, they were not fucking happy, cold, shivering. Spent most of the night up because you just don't want fucking the goddamn things to die in a box. That's awful. So I did my best to feed the little guys, but they're only like 5 weeks old max. And she was cool. I brought them over to her place and they're working on it. And we're probably going to get one back in return. Now, my wife's doesn't hate animals, but we just never have had animals. She fell in love. It's tough. It's tough. Kittens and puppies do that.
That's awesome, man. That's an awesome
I also
story.
found
It was
a
cool.
cat outside, and I kept her too.
In Dover, right. I mean, it went
that cat
from
alive?
0 to 60. That's
think so.
That's Snowball.
Santa.
Oh, that's Santa.
All right, there we go.
I
Santa.
thought you were
Santa,
one of those freaks that when your pet dies, you have them you have the taxidermist turn them into a pillow. They just sit there on the couch and you think they look like they're asleep, but they're really friggin'
Still
dead.
talk to it.
Yeah.
Now that
Well,
went
that's awesome,
from 0 to
Isaiah.
60
This one's
fast.
stuffed though.
It went. No. Yeah, I think one of the cats is going to make its way back here because it was you spend 24 hours with 4 little kittens trying to keep them alive. You kind of
That's stressful.
might be a dick on the outside. It was because I didn't want them to. They were shivering and they were fucking pissed in that box. So I got a bigger box. I got the blanket. We got some cat food, and they weren't really eating it. But by the time the next day came around, I had let them out and was petting them and playing with them. By the time they got to Danielle's house, they were much, much better. Much better.
Well, good for you, man.
Good story.
Here's to you.
I did my good deed for the month.
Right on, brother.
Truly.
Cheers.
To the kitties.
Yeah, truly.
To the kitties. Boom.
Hey, what are we all drinking besides Josh, who's drinking a friggin' mixer? What are you drinking, Isaiah? Oh yeah, your go-to. Nice.
Yes.
I got the Alchemist Focal Banger
I like
here.
this shit.
This is
stuff is good.
yeah. This is good shit, man. This is some good stuff. Thanks to the folks at Mass Liquors for the hookup on this. Well, not the hookup. They were able to get it, and I bought it. But,
They allowed you to buy it?
they allowed me to buy it, yeah, because they only get like 5 in at a time or something.
5.
Can
Isn't
we
that
do
one of those beers that come in a 4-pack?
Can we do like the Batman Room podcast?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because they're strong.
Yeah, when you
Can we do
that,
the fucking podcast in the Batman Room?
when you do that, you look amazingly like the Penguin. Not the old TV
That's what I'm
show
saying.
one, the Danny DeVito movie one.
Wasn't Rod Hudson
Turn yours
in
a
that
little
one?
sideways. He was sucking a dick. There you go. Turn yours a little bit, Dolan.
Hey Josh, is the voicemail thing up and running yet?
Yes, it is.
Can we hear
You
the
guys want
voice?
to listen to the
Talk about what that is, Josh.
Yeah, so
yeah. Explain how people can do this.
Yeah, so we will put aggressive. We're not going to do that.
Smell that. Jesus.
It smells like Deadpool.
Sounds like dead kittens. Oh.
So we have a link where you can leave a voicemail or a voice recording where you can leave comments to us, concerns, yell at us. Kind of like the old school, Hill Mail or the I forget what it was called on Maddie and Nick, but yeah, there's a link on Anchor that we'll put on social media and probably our new website, breakingtheicepodcast.com.
Right, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Absolutely, and we will pick. Hold on, can I minimize this?
People can go to fucking. People can go to Anchor and leave voicemails for the show.
Yes.
Oh, dude, if you're watching this, fucking light us up. Go.
Let me move this. All right.
That's
Share.
fucking awesome. And that's through Anchor?
Yes.
Good. We can put
Portion
a
of
link
screen.
on our website. So we got our website up thanks to Nicole at Invoke Media.
And we have merch.
What do we got?
And a new intro.
BreakingTheIcePodcast.com. That's a pretty background, Joshua.
Thank you. It's default.
Otherwise.
Hold on. It is.
Yeah.
There's you guys.
I heard you laugh, Mike.
All right, let's see if you guys can hear it.
It's funny because it's true.
I know, right?
No, why can't we hear it?
Oh, Christ. Are you the IT person on the show? This is fucking embarrassing.
I shouldn't be.
Hey, Josh, we got that voicemail thing up and running? Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, we sure do, Mike. I can play that for you right here. Let me show you my wife's background. Oh, my God. Hey, do you know who Rock Hudson was? He's a pretty amazing movie star. All right, here you got. Is this it, Josh? Is this it?
Yeah, it's right here. Oh, God. Why won't it play when it's
What
in the thing?
Fuck.
It
Wow.
plays when it's outside of the screen share.
This is why you never had your own show in radio. You'd have fucking been a
This
disaster.
is why they fired us. Yep.
No, him, not you. You got canned
Hey,
for other reasons.
This sounds amazing, Josh.
Thank you.
This is
It
good.
reminds me
Is
of
this
some of the more obscure work from John Cage.
Jesus
Hey, this
Christ.
is art, okay? It's
that what
up
that
to
is?
the audience to decide what the message was. Yeah, I don't know what happened. So this might be a thing for next episode.
You got to figure it out between now and the next episode.
All right. Well, that gives us time to get some more voicemails. If people want to go to Anchor, go to the Anchor app. Just search Anchor and search the Breaking the Ice podcast. And so there's basically a tab there. You can click right in and leave a voice message for us and tell us how badly that Josh sucks because it was supposed to
You're
be
fucking awful.
Or
the
you can
previous
you can
podcast,
send
but-
us a video message if you want on our new email.
Ooh.
Oh,
So listen,
right,
go to breakingtheicepodcast.com. We have a brand new website. All the episodes are on there. Our sponsors are on there with links to their sites. There's fucking room for us to blog and do stupid shit. We've got links to all of our social media on there. Can we put a link on there to the Anchor thing? Probably, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you believe that, Isaiah? Do you
No.
believe Josh when he
No,
says
hold on,
yes?
hold on.
No,
I asked-
because
I
it's
believe-
not up to
I
me.
asked
It's
the
Nicole.
question,
She's a
and
professional.
And he said it was, and we got
No.
nothing.
Now, I believe that it will be Nicole from Invoke Media that gets shit done. Oh, there's the new website. Yeah, check that out.
Yes. And then we got sponsors. Our sponsors.
Yeah.
Oh, good. This is a good way to get the sponsors in.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
What
Wow.
kind of fucking
You know what?
connection? Jesus
We are-
Christ.
We're falling apart here.
This is fucking embarrassing.
This is like failing. Capital F.
This is
Failing.
the worst podcast ever.
This is horrible.
Shop. Let's see if our merchandise. Nope.
Coming soon.
What the
All right,
fuck,
Josh, this is
Dolan?
great. So let me ask you that again, Isaiah. Let me
Yeah.
ask you that again. When Josh says he'll get it, he'll make that happen. Do you?
No.
There's
believe
people
that?
that have been on the show.
Okay,
Here's
that's
the thing.
there.
The
good.
bottom line is that Nicole from Invoke Media will get it done. Josh will just fucking make a mess.
I have
of it.
nothing to do with the website, so
No, clearly.
Then don't yell at me about it. There's the
Oh.
background.
Yeah, just go back to the fucking group of us.
Jesus
Thank you.
fucking
Wow.
That
Christ!
shirt's not done yet.
We'd
are
like to
twisted.
apologize. This is a fucking embarrassment.
You know
We're
what?
gonna give all our sponsors their money back.
I don't feel so bad about shitting my pants Monday morning. This is
It's
Right?
because I
That
drink
was
too
worse.
many Trulies.
This is
No,
like
you just don't know what the fuck you're doing.
this is like shitting your
Okay.
pants while being the shuttle driver for the bachelorette party. That's what this is like.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would suck.
That's awful.
gotta
Hey, you know what?
fucking-
You know what? Since Josh can't get it done, I'm gonna ask people who listen to the podcast or maybe watch the video portion to help us out. I don't know if you heard, but Boston, the city of Boston was having a meeting, a small business meeting. They do that on Zoom every week just to stay in touch, see how the businesses are faring, what they need.
Right.
And somebody crashed or Zoom bombed the meeting and put up a bunch of offensive images. That's all they're saying. Offensive images. Now, before that, a few weeks ago, the Cambridge City Council was having a town halls type meeting where anybody could come in and ask questions about what's going on. And somebody Zoom bombed their meeting with gay porn.
Okay.
This is the worst.
Then what are
This is
the
the worst.
offensive images?
This is the first one. Before that, there was a Medway Middle School orientation Zoom meeting, and somebody decided.
That's right next door to Josh.
Somebody.
Yeah, I can see that school out my window.
Oh, you did it.
Somebody decided to inject a little porn into that meeting. Also.
Elementary school?
Middle school, Isaiah. So, you know,
that still doesn't make it better.
Already, but still, yeah, it's all.
They're all watching it anyway.
But listen,
right.
I just want to just put out a plea. Don't do that to these people, the city councils, the middle schools, because they're actually trying to get things done. They're trying to help their communities, right? Yes, I am inviting anyone who wants to Zoom bomb us.
Yes.
Whatever, everything except child porn and animal porn. You know, if I could put in a request, if you're going to Zoom bomb, you know, something from Naughty America or Brazzers. You know, I like normal aged women that look like women.
You like old porn. You like old porn.
No, I don't like the elderly porn. I like
if you do want to offend,
I like MILFs. You know, so if you want to Zoom bomb some MILF porn, I invite you. If it's okay with you guys, I invite people to Zoom bomb us with some porn.
It's all for the ratings. It's all for the content. And if you do want to offend someone from Cambridge on Zoom, send pictures of plastic bags or plastic straws or Make America Great Again hat.
Oh, they fucking hate that.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
A little bit liberal in Cambridge?
So, you know, we can't get the voicemail working and the website's really all messed up, but
so
at least somebody can hopefully Zoom bomb us with some porn.
Oh, Zoom bomb. But this
help
is cool.
us out technically.
If that thing on Anchor works, we'll get it on the website before this.
It does work. I've heard some of the
I don't believe you.
I don't think so. You said we had some voicemails.
It doesn't work during Zoom.
I don't believe you, Josh.
I don't know why. Oh,
whatever.
Why would I lie about that?
Shit.
Then I would lie about, you know, Dead to Me being good in season 2. I would lie about Ozark not being a snoozer. I would lie about Nirvana being what?
Oh wow, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done. We were just before WAF went off the air. They were about to announce the whole new lineup, and Josh Dolan was actually going to have his own show. That would have been a fucking train wreck.
That would have been
a fucking train wreck.
There's a reason it was at 2 in the morning.
Dude, you can't fuck the third shift up. Mike and I've done third shift. You can't go in there like
it's pretty hard.
It's
hard to mess that up.
What's this? I can't make it work.
But they all understand.
Yeah.
It was a lie. There wasn't going to be a third shift. They set you up and sold to Jesus. It's fine. Different story, different podcast.
All right. Well, listen, guys, while I'm thinking about it and while we tried to attempt it on the website, can we thank our sponsors, the people who are brave or either crazy for sponsoring this program?
I would say dumb as fuck.
Yeah, like Chris over there at Garage Doors Plus. He's a good man, so don't hold this against him.
No.
And then you know, you got Invoke Media Group who do the website. Please don't hold that against them either. Josh probably fucked that up. And then you know, Boston Exterior Remodeling. Those guys, you know, these are businesses that are, you know, that are just trying to keep it going, and they were kind enough to support us. And then Pathfinder Tree Service, LLC, Lucas Carr and that crew. And then
what's up, Lucas?
The Wolfpack Coffee guys, you know, made by veterans, you know, and it's a damn good coffee. So thanks to all those sponsors who actually put up money to have this, only to have this happen.
So,
I mean, it takes a lot of money for this to happen.
To the point where we're inviting sabotage by porn to help improve
the
program.
Oh, and thank you to Ryder, our old friend. How about that new intro, huh?
Oh shit, that's the guy. That's the guy that was the AF guy before.
Ryder's a great guy.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, that intro was good, man.
Yep, did a great job. And
I knew it was good. I knew it was good because Josh had nothing to do with it.
Oh, whatever.
So thanks a lot,
Ryder. It's good because he's down in Florida and they've been open the whole time. So
Florida never closed. Florida's down there going, nothing's wrong. Come to the beaches, and they're fine, except a bunch of them are dying.
Everyone's been dying down in Florida anyway, so it's hard to tell the difference.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, faces aren't getting eaten, then it's the COVID, you know?
Hey, Dolan, you got to turn your phone. It's the Batman room. Do you even know? Turn your phone a little bit so you got a little crooked view?
He doesn't know what the Batman room means.
He doesn't have a clue. He doesn't.
No.
He doesn't. He doesn't know fucking Adam West.
I've never seen a Batman.
Oh, you're fucking 6.5 years
I mean,
old.
even the movies?
No, I've seen them.
Sideways,
Which one?
Sideways, like this.
Which one?
Like this.
The Dark Knight. The one with Jack Nicholson and
they
Michael
didn't
Keaton.
do the Sideways
That's
room,
not the
though.
Dark
The
Knight.
Sideways room was off the
You're lying.
TV show.
I said the
You're
Dark
lying.
Knight and
No,
Okay.
it
I've
was
been on the
Batman in the Dark
set
Knight.
of the Adam West one. So
No, you have not. You don't know. Turn
yes,
it
I
sideways.
have.
Come
The
on,
Warner
make it
Brothers
look like you're the
studio. I used to
Penguin. Let's go.
live on the Warner Brothers lot. So
That didn't do well for your career. Turn it sideways. Oh my God. There you go. There you go. That's
What a
better.
colossal
This is a
shit
fucking
show.
train wreck.
I know. It's better when we have guests on because
This is-
we tend to have our shit together because we don't want to look bad with our guests, but now it's just us and it's just like, I shit my pants. Josh, technically
let's see if I
shit
can
his
get one of the
pants.
sponsors on. Hold on.
You know what? I
They're
saved
not going to
kittens.
want to come on this show.
I saved kittens this week, so
That's
I'm doing
true.
good for the group.
Yeah, you're doing
That
good
was
for the,
you, Mike,
the whole
and
world.
For Josh and Danielle Murr, love her. What's her? Is it
Blues Bridge.
Blues Bridge? Yeah, we made a
So,
donation to that too.
yeah.
Awesome.
So go online, search Blues Bridge, and
Yep.
when you make a donation, see Danielle. If you don't know Danielle, she, she's part of the Greg Hill Show on WEEI, and
Yep.
she was on the AAF Hillman Morning Show, and
Forever.
for a very, very long time, she has fostered everything: kittens, dogs,
Birds,
squirrels,
rats,
all sorts of animals. Because
any
she's
animal that's hurt.
right, because she's an angel, basically.
Yeah.
She's just an angel, and she does a great job at it. And
Dude,
so
the
she
first
has
thing
a
I thought
foundation.
about was her. When I
Yeah,
was like,
she has-
oh my God, there's 4 kittens in a box. I'm like, Danielle, what do I do? And she doesn't even
Right.
flinch. She's like, Isaiah, can you keep an eye on them overnight? I'm like, of course, I got this. What can you do? She's like, no room at the inn, but I'll make room for you. I love you. I'm
Right.
like, I love you too. Goodbye.
So when you donate to Blues Bridge, it's for food and medical supplies and shelter supplies and things like that. So she can
it's cool.
take care of all these animals that she fosters.
So my wife and I
Blues
made
Bridge, look it up.
Blues Bridge. My wife and I made a donation because obviously we're giving 4 cats over to her. But I put it on Facebook under Isaiah, and there's a picture, and you can attach a 501c3 to it. And props to my friends who have already donated almost $200 on top of that. So it's just a nice thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah, and it's
Then
a
if you don't
huge
like
help
animals,
because
then if you don't like animals, fuck you.
yeah, I mean,
Right.
animals. Animals, dogs.
Awesome.
Let's say dogs,
Awesome.
right?
Awesome.
Dogs only want your love
Right.
and whatever you're eating at that moment.
Right.
Those are the only things dogs want from you.
Right.
Just love. They love you and they love what you're eating. So
Cats just want to sit
if
on
you
your
don't love
lap and
dogs,
purr.
yeah, right.
You're good.
Cats kill
cows?
things and bring them home to you.
Right.
They go
as,
shopping
as,
for you.
as a fucking, you know what? You're my owner. I know this is gross. Actually, I don't know it's gross. I think it's cool. You just think it's gross, but here's a little mouse. Fuck, it's not dead. Shit, it's in the refrigerator.
Right. See? So there you go.
Thank
Exactly.
you, Danielle. I love you. It was awesome. And of course now, I think one of those the little blonde tigers probably coming home to us.
Wow.
I
You just
knew it
got
was going to be
pussy
the tiger.
all over the place, Isaiah.
Kitty,
Pussy
kitty,
everywhere.
kitty. That's
Well,
what
it was
Mike
his
said.
anniversary. It was his anniversary.
That was
so.
it. Oh, dude, the pussy was amazing.
Jesus. Yeah. I say we bring this one to a close before
This was
anything
the best
else
one we've ever
terrible.
done. Ever. Oh,
Really?
oh,
You're shit-faced then. You are shit-faced.
Did this
You are-
ever get off the ground? Oh, this
Were
means
you-
my phone's going to go off the fucking hook later.
oh, you have no idea.
When Isaiah starts drinking, my phone goes insane. So,
Hey, better
airplane mode?
you than me. That's all I got to say.
You're my fucking target tonight, Shu.
Oh, no. Airplane mode. And I'm going to rewatch season 2 of Dead to Me, fucknuts. What do you
watch
think about
Hollywood.
that?
Learn who Rock
Fuck
Hudson is.
you. Go fucking. Hey, actually, I saw a movie last night. It's such an intense film, and I don't know if you guys are science fiction fans, but let me tell you this.
Lion King.
If you are feeling down during this and you're feeling like you're isolated and you're feeling that doom, which I can understand,
Sure.
being in the situation we're in, do not watch this movie. It will send you over the edge. It's called Ainera, I believe. It's a Swedish movie about a colonist spaceship that goes off course, and they're stuck in space until they all friggin' die, and they form sex cults, and they have some kind of strange vigilante justice going on. It is so fucked up. Don't watch it. It's
What the-
Wait,
it's
whoa,
a great
whoa.
movie, but it's like, it's
Is it
like,
called Waco?
No, it's
Right.
close.
Oh.
Yeah, don't watch.
Dude,
Watch.
how much fun?
Oh, this is the one where they put
fucking...
the tennis shoes on and drank the Kool-Aid and to catch the starship.
What the fuck? How much weed do you smoke? Jesus.
Not enough, sir.
These people are in the cults.
Not enough, sir. Not enough weed.
Not enough.
Well,
all right,
I hope
that's my
everybody's
advice.
doing good that's watching this, because this is fucked up 9 weeks of this bullshit. But you know what?
Right.
This got this podcast going, and it's not a bad thing.
Also,
all right, so hey,
so thank you to our sponsors. We have a new intro, a new website, and new merch. We have
what's the it's breakingtheicepodcast.com, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Go there. You can leave a message with us there. You can check out past episodes, and please subscribe to the Breaking the Ice podcast and rate us. You can say we suck or whatever, but just rate us and subscribe. Even if you subscribe and don't listen to us, it'll be a huge help. We appreciate that.
Just click like and comment like every other bitch does on the internet.
Right. And send stuff to btipodcastshow@gmail.com if you want to harass us there too.
Right. We want you to be involved in this show because obviously we can't handle it ourselves.
This is a fucking train wreck.
Yes.
This was a fucking mess.
We need you to be involved there. And don't forget, Breaking the Ice Podcast is on Facebook, we're on Twitter, and we're on Instagram. And you can get us on Anchor, as we said earlier, where you can also leave the voice message there.
Yes.
Stitcher, iTunes, Spotify. So we're all
definitely check out breakingtheicepodcast.com. Thank you, Nicole, for making that, because that had nothing to do with Josh. If we left it up to Josh, we wouldn't have a fucking website.
But we will figure out how to do the voicemail and donate to Blues Bridge.
I don't think Blues Bridge, yes. Blues Bridge, we got that. Thank you, Danielle. I love you for taking in the kiddies.
Also, if there's any barbers out there that will make the trip to Holliston,
Tyler at fucking the professional barbers of Lowell, because they're in Lowell. How's yours going, Mike? Still bald?
Exactly the same. It's never coming out.
It looks great in the closet, though.
It does look good,
right?
As long as it looks good in here with me and
God.
all my friends.
One of my dogs just farted.
Ooh,
that's a good. Let's end it there then.
And
no,
Lenny shit himself. Mike's
brutal.
And you fucking finished.
Oh God! Look, he doesn't even care.
Oh God! He's got a cone on. You put a cone on his head.
It's like grassy. It's grassy.
Wait, and then there were two.
Oh, it's always us at the end. My phone's about to die, but I was trying.
You should go like that Seinfeld episode where Kramer's trying to drive the car until like the last drip of gas until it breaks down. Go for it.
Oh yeah.
But
I was on the phone with
Joe Rogan
from Boston Exterior Modeling. He was totally there. Yep, and he owns Boston. I'm frozen.
Yeah, this whole fucking thing was.
Am I still frozen?
You're gonna have a hell of a time editing this.
That's funny. You think I'm gonna edit it? This is just getting slapped together and thrown out. Yeah. So the tiger cat, what are you going to name it?
Cheddar.
Cheddar? Should name it Corona.
Fuck Corona. Nope, Corona gets no love. Corona can fuck off. I mean, Corona started some nice things, but I'm not naming my cat Corona. It's going to be fucking Cheddar. Or Cheddar.
Cheddar.
Cheddar with an A. That was a friend of
Lucia's. Yes.
She's like, yeah, Cheddar. What's up, Cheddar? What's up, guy?
Oh, I thought you meant a friend of Lucia was Cheddar.
No. There was a girl that fucking, she did a couple of Zoom, hey, look at the cat in the box and blah, 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 blah. The girl's like, oh my God, name that one Cheddar. I'm like, that's actually pretty creative. I like it.
If anybody is still listening to the podcast at this
Nobody's watching this shit.
Please comment to us the word Cheddar just to prove you listened this far.
Yes. If everybody on every post, if you write Cheddar, you stuck it through to the end.
You win a contest, and we'll let you know what you win next time.
I might be able to get you a kitten.
You got plenty.
I got a couple extra.
Yeah, and I got a bunch here too.
I
have different varieties.
Dude, that's it. That's it. If you stuck it through this fucking hot mess of a shit show,
you get a free kitten.
Dude, it's like the episode with Phil and Chris that went viral with all the rock and metal things because the fucking people at all these places pulled clickbait out of it. First of all, Phil never said that Metallica was worse than Nickelback or vice versa, whatever. He was talking about swapping music, but they went, and then by the way,
and this episode will be on PETA.
Right? Because of the nice stuff. It'd be like, Isaiah killed kittens. What?
Isaiah Moskowitz at Breaking the Ice podcast had cats in a grill.
I fucking saved them. Not in them. They were under them. That's what's going to happen. And I'm going to get fucking attacked with like bags of cat shit at my fucking house.
And now Blues Bridge is involved, so we really got to distance ourselves.
I appreciate clickbait, but when it goes so south like that, it's like, no, I like cats. What the fuck?
Hey, we got a lot of downloads out of that last one, but yeah.
How did that end up on YouTube?
Oh, great!
Numbers.
It's our most viewed one. I haven't checked it in a few days, but the last one, it was like we were getting thousands a day. So it's
good. Clickbait's a good thing. And there was that one comment, and then when we had Phil on from All That Remains again, but we also had Chris on from Trapped, and they were discussing, because we don't do a lot of politics, but they were sharing.
And we were watching.
We were watching. I was eating popcorn, but all of a sudden they pick it up and say, Phil took, Chris from Trapped to school. Nobody took anybody to fucking school. Did he,
or were they just talking?
No, it was actually... because it was cool. I went on a bunch of their sites afterwards and thanked them, and I'm sure you did too. And they were super cool. They're like, that was fun. Thanks. Nobody's fucking. We're not even talking politics or news because it's fucking dog shit. That's why we're talking
also,
about
there's
beer.
enough of it out there anyway.
I can't. I'm all saying. Listen, everybody.
And also,
watching,
we need a beer sponsor. Yeah, Cheddar. And we need a beer sponsor because we have a new segment called our bonus episodes that we've been putting out on Monday. They're going to be the bonus brew, and I'm talking really fast because I have 1% battery on my phone right now. And
Jim Cook, if you're watching, because I know you've got nothing else going on. Jim Cook, fucking DM fucking Dolan. We want you as a sponsor. We will do it for trade. Send it.
Back a truck up. And we'll promote it.
We're already promoting it right now. Let's go, Jimbo. Yeah.
I mean, we're going to promote it either way. I know that's not a good sales pitch, but whatever.
No, that's bad. We're going to give you dimensions anyway. Come on, Jim.
What, are you going to stop drinking the same summer? Okay.
Come on, Jim. We met at a beer thing one time. You don't remember me?
Oh, you. The guy
talking.
The beer thing.
Listen, if anybody fucking puts cheddar with an A on any post anywhere, then you and I can high five and be like, wow, people sat through this fucking abortion. Wow. Oh, now they're going to say fucking Isaiah said abortion is pro-abortion.
Let us know cheddar, and we're not going to tell Mike Shue because I think he was, what? Oh, it's
nothing.
Fine.
I just said
just don't
abortion.
respond to those ones.
Stop. Don't fucking shut up. You want to do that stuff?
Especially with that accent, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fucking your
My hair is out of control.
Oh.
I look like...
I lost you. Now it's just me. Great. All right, then. Josh's phone just died. And I'm here to say go to breakingtheicepodcast.com. A lovely new website. Thank you, Nicole. Invoke Media Group. I can hear Lenny. But that's it for the show. Oh, are you back?
Am I back? Okay.
Wow!
Up.
Lenny!
There we go.
Lenny! Come here, buddy. Come here, Lenny. He's like, fuck you, I got a cone on.
He's hating life.
Oh, he's hating life. Does he have a rash on his balls that he can't lick?
Well, he had a dental, and then they had to shave his arm to put the IV in, and he's been licking it, and Puddle
doesn't give a fuck.
So, text Cheddar to prove that you're watching the show.
Yes. Go right to fucking Cheddar. If you go to Cheddar and you put that on any of the things, any of the social, we'll know that you sat through this horseshit episode.
Exactly. And that's about the 5th time we did it. We're really stretching. Breaking the Ice podcast. We'll see you.
See ya!